hustle because I dissed his wife. Don't you like it when these diamonds look like I'm a little...
Guys, so today I'm going to show you how you can make the best and the easiest homemade pizza. So starting off, you will need definitely a lot of cheese. You will need some oregano, salt, flour, olive oil, some parsley, some chopped onions, some baking soda or baking powder, some sugar, of course your pizza sauce, some adobo, and some cooking spray. Oh, and some water. If you want to mix all your dry ingredients, so we will add about 1.5 cups of flour into a bowl or where you're going to put your mixture and dough. The other half, it depends how big you want your pizza. Mine will probably have about 8 slices, so that is my measurement. Now I'm going to add a little bit of salt, like so. About a spoon of baking soda, but I'm adding a little bit more now. And after this, you will want to add about a little tiny bit of sugar into the mixture, just for a little bit more sweetness. Of those together, you are going to want to mix and just mix. Have your cup of water, and to this cup of water you want to add a tiny bit of adobo. I don't know, I just like my pizza with a little bit of flavor, not so much, but like that is enough. And now you will also add about a spoon of olive oil, corn oil, or whatever oil you have. You're going to add the oil and just mix it into the water. Into the dry ingredients. You want to just mix thoroughly until it starts becoming like a little bit of dough. Move it around. You can tell whether you need more water or more flour or anything. Of course, mine needs the water. Just going to keep adding and mixing. My dough is starting to look after I've added almost all the water. As you can tell, it's really moist. So what we're going to do is we're going to add some more flour at the top, and we're going to try and roll it into a little ball after I added the flour. And now what we're going to do is we're going to throw the flour into the table, and then we're going to throw our dough on top of it. On top of a little bit of the flour at the top, and we also want to cover our hands with a little bit of flour. So now we throw the dough at the top. Wherever you have any sticky parts in the dough as you're pulling it, if they're sticky, you just can add some flour so it's not sticky, and you just want to start rolling it and rolling it. Like get a cup or whatever you have and just roll it like a pizza. I have currently been rolling the dough and then forming it into a ball and just rolling it all over again. And what this does, it creates a better like texture for the dough, like it's more professional, and then it becomes easier to roll it for the last time when you actually are going to just expand your dough. You want to go like this into the end so it's a little bit easier. And yeah, just expand. Then you actually start rolling and expanding it like so. Happy with how your pizza dough looks. Now you're going to add it on where you're going to cook the pizza. So that is what I'm going to do. I had to get creative. I didn't really have nowhere to put the pizza, so yeah. But what we're going to do now is when you have your pizza dough on top of the container, you're just going to want to fix it and fix any little holes and just accommodate the dough. My pizza looks as I accommodate it. Now what you want to do is you want to really press in the middle of the pizza, because this is where all the sauce and cheese is gonna go, and then this would be your crust. So you kind of just want to roll it a bit, depending whether you want thin crust or whatever you want. You know, just keep pressing more into the middle and just fix your dough. I've already accommodated my ends and I'm happy with how my pizza dough is looking. So now we're going to add the sauce. I'm going to be using is this already store-bought pizza sauce, homemade style. So I'm just going to be putting it on top, spreading it all over. But if you guys want, I can make a video on how to make your own homemade pizza sauce, because it really is very simple and easy. But for this time, I just decided to use this one for a faster video. Before you add your sauce, you want to turn your oven to 400 degrees, and you want it already started so it's preheating and ready, so when we actually pop the pizza into the oven. Be adding your sauce and just mixing it around. Adding the pizza sauce, and make sure you put a generous amount, because remember, it will definitely dry up in the oven and you still want to taste it when the pizza's ready. Now I'm going to be adding the cheese, as I've done so already. You can put any type of cheese you want, any toppings, your choice. After you're done adding all your cheese, this is not necessary, but I like my pizza with flavor, so I'm going to add a little bit of parsley and oregano at the top of the pizza before putting it in the oven. So just a tiny bit around, just for some flavor. This pizza up in the oven and let it cool. Well, let it cook for about 10 to 15 minutes at 400 degrees. Adding our pizza. I said we'll leave it in the oven for about 10 to 15 minutes while checking on it at 400. You guys can't see that probably. 400 degrees. My pizza is starting to look about 10 minutes into the cooking in the oven. Obviously, it needs a lot more time, but just took my pizza out of the oven and this is how it looks. Now I'm going to just cut it into slices, and you can do that however you would like. And this is the finished product. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And if you have any video suggestions, just put them down below and I will gladly do the videos.
Blood vessel because I just wife. Don't you like it when these diamonds look like wrist?